In the Abrahamic covenant, God says, I will, I will, I will, I will. In the Davidic covenant, I will, I will, I will, I will. In the new covenant, I will, I will, I will, I will. Again, divine is the covenant. The covenant is from God unilaterally. The covenant is also eternal. Every one of those three is identified as an everlasting covenant, and none of them can be revoked because they are everlasting, and they are dependent on God's grace, not on anything that we have done to deserve the promises of these covenants. So you have these great promises by God. The promise through Abraham to bless the world, a salvation blessing. The promise to David to bless the world by bringing the Messiah who establishes his kingdom. And then the promise to the prophets of a new covenant in which we're not talking about some kind of external kingdom, but new hearts and a new relationship to God, to know God, to walk with God, to obey God, because we have a new heart and a new spirit, and we've been transformed. Well, these three everlasting covenants basically are the flow of salvation in redemptive history. The new covenant is the covenant that is necessary to make the promises of the Abrahamic and the Davidic come to pass. God cannot bless the whole world, and he cannot bring the Messiah and establish his kingdom over people unless they have been changed, unless they have been regenerated, unless they have been saved. And so the new covenant is the covenant of salvation, by which God redeems the people who then become the recipients of all the promises of the Abrahamic and the Davidic covenant.